The Caves and Cliffs update is scheduled to the summer of next year. Yet, Mojang released its first snapshot, containing a few new blocks, items, and features. Today, I want to show you a few build tricks and ideas using these new blocks. Let's start with the gradient. I created some gradients here, a color palette if you will. So here we start with a white color palette from the mushroom stem that you might think it's brighter than diorite, and if you mix the colors it kinda is, but if you get far away you can start to see that the diorite, and it's clearly, well, not that clear, but it's white, it's brighter than the mushroom stem, because the white on its texture it's brighter, you know. Then it transitions into polished diorite, then it transitions to this very white acacia log, birch log. Then this block, one of my favorite blocks. This is incredible. This calcite. I'm gonna show you some uses for it later, but damn, it really looks like marble. I wish we have stairs and slabs and whatnot of this. I really wish. It's gonna be so good to make Greek buildings and whatnot. You know, man, that's a dream. You know, the most marbly block that we ever had was the polished diorite or the mushroom stems, and maybe even bone blocks. Anyway, that's the color palette of the white. Here we have a color palette using copper, starting from orange, turning all the way to white. Then we use this transition of the oxidized copper into this fully oxidized copper or weathered copper, and then transitions into prismarine, this bright and blue prismarine, and then it finishes off with blue blocks. Here, this is the bigger one. It's bigger because Minecraft has a lot of gray blocks, and if you stand far away, I think it works really, really well. So here we start with gray concrete powder, and then we transition to basalt, polished basalt, and then this one, this idea was made by B-Dubs, or BWO, not by me. I saw him do on Hermcraft Season 7, and it's using acacia logs with core, and when you're up close, it doesn't really make sense, but when you're far away, I think it works really, really well. But in between, we use tuff blocks, because tuff is like a bit brighter than acacia, but a bit darker than the stone texture, you know, and I think it works really well. I really like it. Then core, stone, and side, and yada yada yada. So, using the calcite and the tuff block, I made a kitchen. You can see that I used the calcite as a marble block, as a modern kitchen design, and here's the tuff for a little table, and I think it works really, really well. I really like it. Here, I have a modern and very luxury bathroom using the calcite as a marble on the floor again. Here we use some candles as soap, shampoo, hair conditioner. I think it works really well too. It's really cool. You can see I even used the lightning rod as a shower sprinkler, and I think it looks a bit old, like the old style shower sprinklers. They were made out of copper, but it really works well, I think, because the shape, the shape is really unique, and I think it works really well too. Speaking of lightning rods, here's an idea not by me, but by a Reddit user named Ratfrog. He used lightning rods as pipes, and when you are in a steampunk setting, or just a factory setting, or some sort of industrial vibe, I think it works really, really well, and it fits very nicely, Anyway, using copper again and the candles, I made a candle holder. You can see, back before the snapshot and this update, I usually made candles and candle holders using end rods and torches. Now we can actually hold candles using the end rods. We could also use the lightning rod to make a candle holder. Looks a bit rusty and old and more medieval, but I still prefer the end rod candle holder. I think it's better. Another thing I saw about on Reddit, you can make big candles, like place the end rod there and take white candles here, and and voila, you have a white candle, big white candle. We could use the normal candle as well, but yeah, there we go, very nice. Anyway, still on lightning rods and candles, I made some sword designs. These ones, This is a very big handle for a sword, but anyways, this is a small one. I really like this one. I think it's really cool. This one, you probably saw on Reddit and Instagram. It was all over the place. It was a really cool idea. And then I believe this one was made by System Z, really cool too. Here, using the lightning rods again, I made some spears, I placed one upside down and one upside the right side up, and places some blades here to look like spears. This one's my favorite. You might be wondering, why is there a single lightning rod here? And, well, I just think they really look like a mass, It doesn't have spikes on it, but the shape is really like a mass. And since they had copper weapons, I think a copper mass it's pretty suitable for a medieval vibe. Here's a staff, not so good. You could also just remove the lantern and just have this staff here, but yeah. Anyway, here again, using the lightning rods as they are very unique, I made a gem. So we could still use the end rods for this, but the lightning rod has this square on here that it looks like the holders of the weight, on the gem. And I use a little table here and chair to rest. Here we have some ladders to lay our leg, do some stretches, and yeah. Here, I think this is really cool. I came up with this on my own. I made Tesla coils, So it actually works like a Tesla coil. So you make it like this cone shape, using copper and orange colors, Here I use trapdoors to make the bottom thicker, then slowly transitioning into the lightning rods. That means you can finally bring your Frankenstein monster to... Yay! Here's a little table. The squares on the bottom kind of look like wheels, some like a wheel table or maybe a hospital bed, Yeah, I think it's really cool. I really like it. Moving on, we have this new feature that you can now put lava on cauldrons. I really wish we could put potions and color the water like bedrock, but yeah, we gotta work with what we have here. So, this one here, was made by the Reddit user Real Mangello, and this gave me the whole idea of making trash cans. So, it's actually a functioning trash can. You don't have a lava block or lava source like burning your house and occupying space. Here, you can just, open a trash can, put the trash on it, and boom, voila. Now, back to candles. Here, another idea from Reddit, the Reddit user, the Soggy Loaf guy, made reeds using candles and glass, the green stained glass. And I think it works really well, especially the candle has the same hitbox as the glass plane and the iron bars. And here I made my own version using the brown candles, but as cattails, you could also make cattails using flower pots, but the hitbox is just too big and chunky, but yeah, works nonetheless. And here, oh boy, this is kind of overkill, but you can make a chandelier, a big chandelier to show off your wealth, I don't know why you would do that, but I think in a cathedral or just a giant mansion, it would be really cool. I think it would be kind of scary at the same time, but yeah, I think it works really, really well. So that's what I was able to gather and make some ideas for this video. I might be doing more videos if more blocks and features get added, but that's it for now. So thank you very much and farewell.